My name is Alia Khan, and I'm the founder and chairwoman of the Islamic Fashion and Design Council. So the Islamic Fashion and Design Council is a platform that we set up to support the industry. The industry continues to become vast, and the industry players continue to become more and more active, yet it's fragmented. So we needed to put together a place where it can all come together. And we've actually started working on a lot of initiatives, and these initiatives are proving to become a cohesive factor for the industry and its players. So the global state of the modest fashion industry is very vast, and I know that we have a lot of people that are doing different data and research and study on this industry, yet we believe at IFDC that it's not comprehensive enough. We are actually working on focus groups, roundtables, studies, polls, surveys to get a much deeper insight. Having said that, I think we've got a good start and a good handle on it. As far as the vastness, literally it is global. It is not something that you can regionalize. When we first set up, we were told that we should start from a regional position and then go global. However, I don't think that could have been attained even if we tried. The moment we were launched, we were getting approached by designers and factories, fabric manufacturers, photographers, models, industry players in general from around the world. For example, we were getting contacted by designers from Mexico that said that there was a Islamic fashion market there and they needed support. Same thing with Russia, and of course UK. We know that there's a big market there, America, Australia, and that's not even counting the Muslim countries. The opportunities are huge. And I think it would be very wise for the mainstream industry players to start learning and understanding this market a lot better than they have. There is vast opportunity, and there is a whole new revenue stream waiting for them. And that's something that we specialize in, is to consult the mainstream industry players, the designers especially, to better understand and get a grasp of this consumer market. It's a very specific consumer that we're dealing with. Yes, they are modest, that's definitely one thing, but you have to understand what is entailed in their modest parameters. It's quite different from maybe what you might consider as a mainstream modest consumer. So there's that aspect. And then there's the aspect of understanding how to speak to them. You're talking about a consumer group that's vastly loyal. They have partaken or committed to this way of life for a higher reason. So for them, if you can win them over and win their loyalty over, you've got a consumer for life. And I think what's exciting about it is that it's not just for the Islamic or the Muslim consumer. Though that makes up a very large part of the excitement and the high spending power, you do have a very important secondary market, and that's the Christian, the Jews, or even the mainstream modest consumer who can't otherwise find something appropriate to wear. So they end up coming to this area, and we're excited, and I think we should be all-encompassing about it. In 10 years' time, I think it's going to be really exciting. I think you're going to see a very sophisticated business. You're going to see a business where all industry players are going to know their way around it. Right now, there's a bit of a learning curve, I think, for everyone. You've got the current industry players and those that are wanting to get into the business, and a lot of them perhaps feel a bit lost. So this is a time for us to guide people, to help people, to demonstrate exactly what is waiting for them. A lot of them don't know what to expect. So we've got a few initiatives to help them and to quench that appetite, that thirst for more knowledge, to quench that thirst for more knowledge. So we have started our own modest channel where we have programming to better speak to this market. We're coming up with online platforms. We're coming up with marquee events, and we're also partnering with existing events. And I think that's helping a lot to get the word out there. When you pursue a career in Islamic fashion, like any other part of the fashion industry, I think it's very important to know exactly what you're targeting. Once you know what you're targeting, you'll be able to better address your styles and define them. And then, of course, you have to keep in mind what fabric that you're going to be using and exactly how you're going to position it for the market. Right now, I think the positioning in the market is a little bit fragmented, and I think that if that had a better definition, it would definitely make things easier to reach the end consumer.